In this video, we're just going to take a quick look at the labor market in college sports. So there's two ways to look at this. The first is the value of the college athletes who make up a majority of the labor force in college sports, the value of these athletes to the colleges. So in general, if the rewards that a college athlete brings into the university is greater than the cost, the university will be better off. Right? So if that player, that student athlete is bringing in more money than it's costing them, they are better off. And studies have shown that, especially talking about football and basketball, the players tend to be a net positive to the university. Now, if you consider the value of a scholarship, even at the most expensive schools, it becomes clear that there can be a considerable amount of economic rent that can be captured by the university. So now let's talk about the value of college to the athletes. The first way to look at it is athletic scholarships. Penn State was actually the first school in the country to offer an athletic scholarship in 1900, and several schools quickly followed suit. Others, however, did also pay under the table, that is money that's not being reported as being paid to the students. Now, prior to 1956, the NCAA forbade schools from treating athletes and non-athletes differently when awarding financial aid. However, as 3/4 the NCAA's members disobeyed the rules, and over time the NCAA agreed to allow schools to provide scholarships to athletes regardless of their financial need or academic need. And they justified this by basically saying that everyone is going to do it anyway, so you may as well make it happen out in the open. So scholarships is one way that athletes benefit. Another way is looking at college sports as an investment. Now, a lot of studies have been showing that participation in a sport can be an important part of human capital accumulation. And participating in athletics, particularly when young, can contribute to both cognitive abilities and non-cognitive skills, such as the ability to work with others, working in a team, and so forth. So playing in college can help them develop even if they don't make it as a professional player. Now, graduation rates do tend to be lower on average for athletes than non-athletes. However, graduation rates may be or is an imperfect measure of success, because a lot of times they don't account for many differences between athletes and non-athletes. There are a variety of reasons for the low graduation rates of football and men's basketball players, but a big contributor is their lack in preparation for college relative to non-athletes. Okay? So it's not all, but it's some. So this is just a brief overview of the labor market in sports, specifically college sports.